Hey guys, what's up? We're back at the beautiful Hannams Wake Hub just outside of Cambridge, and we're going to be sticking with the kicker theme this week. I want to teach you guys how to do a frontside 360 off the kicker. It's a really fun trick, really good one to get down. Sorry if it's a little bit windy. You can see it's not the best day here, but we're going to get cracking into it. So the frontside 360 off the kicker. Couple things you want to have down before you do this is you're going to want to get a nice solid frontside 180, have a nice good understanding of the handle, you know, be able to do maybe some surface 360s or an ollie 360. In this video I do a switch one. That's just because that's what I filmed and kind of what I have on both angles to work for you guys. But if you can, I would recommend learning it regular just to prevent yourself from you know, picking up some bad habits and only learning a trick switch or anything like that. And another bit of advice again for this trick is if you do feel like you're struggling, go out and do it on a wakeboard. You kind of just have to worry about doing the handle, then you're not too worried about keeping the board at your feet. You can really focus on that handle and the timing of your rotation. So that's a good couple notes, a good couple way to kick off this tutorial. And yeah, let's get cracking in. So step one, you'll see my feet are pretty much in the same position I would put them in for normal straight air on a kicker. Nothing too fancy with this. That's just kind of how I do it when I come in. And then the edge, when you're coming into the front three, you don't want to edge in too hard and you don't want to edge in too soft so that the cable's pulling you back. You just want a nice steady edge that takes you up the middle of the kicker, so that allows you to have, you know, enough line tension to get you through the trick, but also in not too much to make the handle, which will make the handle pass harder. All right, so now we're coming to the magic and the Jedi mind tricks. You know, how do you keep the board at your feet? How do you do this? And the key is you're going to want to spin it and slowly and take it 180 at a time. So you're going to come up to the kicker, keep that handle nice and close to your body. This is going to make that handle pass a lot easier. A lot of people try and pull in on the way up, and for certain rotations it does work, but I find on front threes often you end up pulling yourself off balance. So just keep that handle nice and close and tight. Then as you come off, you're going to want to do that front 180, and you kind of want to, like, you'll see it in a front 180 tutorial when we do it. You keep that board in front of you, and that's really what helps it stick to your feet. So you're going to go up, front side 180 nice and slowly, and then as you're coming down, as you're rotating down, you're going to spot your landing, and then you're going to tuck that arm into the back, into the small of your back. This is really important. You don't want to be passing the handle with your hand out straight there. It's basically just, if your handle's out there straight and trying to rotate, you're not going to get in, you're not going to get that handle pass closer. It also allows you to use a much stronger part of your body. When I bend my arm like this, I'm using my bicep as opposed to my tricep, and I'm using my lat as well. Whereas over here, you're kind of using the top of your shoulder and your tricep, which really makes it hard to get that handle in. So bend it nice and then get that handle behind your back. Come around for the handle pass. When you come around and you come around for that landing, you're going to want to make sure that you keep that your front hand again back and close into your hip. You don't want to keep it out behind you, and you don't want to pull it too far across, because that's going to actually over rotate your rotation. You might either end up leaving the board behind or over rotating to like a 450. Once again, like when you're coming around, try and keep an eye on your feet, make sure you're in a good control position. It really doesn't hurt if you're not feeling comfortable to kick that board away. There's really nothing wrong with ejecting. It does often save you you know, a really nasty fall like the splits or something. And you know, just don't do it too much to the point where you get a block, like a mental block, because that really sucks. But yeah, no harm in ejecting if you're not feeling comfortable. Even if you go do a couple where you do the front three and eject the board and finish your rotation, it's really not a bad thing. Just keep in mind that your board's probably going to be floating in after you, so put your hand up underwater before you come up. I've had an incident, you know, I've had a couple of incidents where you get the board to the head coming up from underwater, and yeah, it can often end up in stitches or hopefully nothing worse. But yeah, so that's the basics of the front three. You know, it's like a good roundabout explanation. You know, I'll try add in some notes and stuff to this as you'll see it. More suggestions I can give you is, if you are struggling with the handle, practice it on the carpet, practice it on the ground, practice it, you know, at home. If you really want to, you can even get a handle tie a weight on the end. That really gets you used to having the feeling of a weight on the end of the rope when you're passing the handle. And yeah, just really keep trying this trick. Once you get it, you can really get it consistent, and it becomes so much fun then. And you can add different variations into it. You can do grabs, you can do you know, it's a start for like your biggest spin tricks. So I think, or your biggest spin tricks off a kicker, should I say. So yeah, I think you guys will smash this trick. Keep going, keep giving it a go off the kickers. And yeah, like I said, at Hannams Wake Hub, we got all these amazing obstacles, and you keep the tutorials coming. I will probably be shuffling around with these and do a few more basic flats ones once I get back home. So don't be shy, just ask for more obstacle tricks, because we have been filming a bunch. So yeah, then yep, at the end, if you guys can just like and subscribe, check out some of the other videos, check out the straight air kicker hit, and yeah, we'll probably be doing a frontside 181 for you guys who are kind of in that in-between phase as well. So yeah, I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much for the WAKESKATE Wednesday love.